What's up, guys? I want to make a quick little video talking about Bellator 231 and 232. Mostly Bellator 232. Just briefly covering on this weekend the importance of this fight. If you guys know, follow with MMA. The fight this weekend, Bellator 232, caps off the welterweight Grand Prix, and the finals are between Rory MacDonald and Douglas Lima. This fight has huge implications, because not only is it the finish of the welterweight Grand Prix, it's also a rematch. The first bout that they had, Lima was the champion, and Rory MacDonald took the belt off him very convincingly. Now, the road hasn't been easy for either of them to get through. They went through the it was 8 of the top welterweights in Bellator that they went through, and these guys aren't any slouches. I mean, you had Andrei Korshkov was in there, John Fitch, Neiman Gracie, you had, Michael Venom Page, Paul Daly. You had all these guys go through, and Nima choked out Korshkov. He knocked out Michael Venom Page when no one had done that. That's pretty impressive. And obviously, in Rory MacDonald in his own right, I mean, his fight against John Fitch wasn't like, it wasn't impressive, because it was really just ended up being a majority draw. He didn't look the best in that fight. It was weird to watch, but he looked amazing and won in convincing fashion against Neiman Gracie. Definitely won. He just ruled that whole fight. Neiman Gracie, obviously Gracie Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. The guy has been just choking people out. It's been insane to see his rise up to the top. But Rory MacDonald, and I've said this to several people, Rory MacDonald is the best at 170 in the world. I think whether it be Bellator, ONE FC, UFC, I've been saying this for years, Rory MacDonald is probably the best at 170 pounds in the entire world. Before Kamaru Usman did it, Tyron Woodley's last loss was to Rory MacDonald. And Rory is showing his dominance, and how easy it was for him to take time off and come back better than ever. Obviously, his fight with Gegard Mousasi at 185, to be real, shouldn't have happened. Gegard Mousasi is a monster. Rory is too small for 170 or for 185. I don't think he should fight at middleweight again. But there are multiple different layers to this fight. Both guys have an exquisite ground game. Obviously, Rory showed that against Neiman Gracie, and with the submission victory over Andrei Korshkov, everyone knows Douglas Lima's a force to be reckoned with on the ground. They are both also spectacular strikers. You just Google Rory MacDonald, and his highlights speak for himself. Obviously, with the knockout in the Grand Prix itself for Lima, when he knocked out Michael Venom Page, that was a big deal. Also, he's another one. Just Google him, and you can see all his highlights of the people that he's fought. The fact that this is for the belt not only gives a legit chance for Lima to become the king of 170 again in Bellator, but it adds a little more stake. It makes it more than just a rematch. And I think the people that don't actually watch anything but the UFC, I don't think they understand the implications of this fight. This is probably the biggest rematch of the year. Obviously, it's cool the night before that you're going to have Frank Mir and Roy Nelson fight. It's, nostalgic. Those two were, when they were at the top of their game, they were the best. But the big ticket item for this weekend for MMA, I don't care if you don't watch Bellator, if you only watch UFC, if you're a casual fan, if you're a fan of MMA, if you don't watch this fight on Saturday night, you are going to be missing out, because this is going to be huge. Obviously, I'm going to be vlogging the whole weekend, but this is pretty special. to be able to have this kind of fight to where I live, so I can go to be there live is gonna be pretty crazy. As far as a prediction, I can't make a prediction. Part of me wants to see Douglas Lima get his belt back, but part of me loves watching that crazy Canadian Rory McDonald just mow through people. I know he said he didn't quite have his killer instinct, but I think that's totally different. Like, this is a big fight feel for anyone. If you guys are excited, let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. This is gonna be big. So thank you guys for watching. You know, as in every one of my videos, I'm gonna leave my Twitch channel, my Instagram. I'm gonna leave my radio show link, and get excited, guys, because we're 1 day away. As this video is gonna go live, we are 1 day away from fights. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys real soon.